Meep_cubed just resubscribed for 35 months. Hat y'all, hope you're having a good day, Meep.
Well, hello. We didn't have a stream yesterday. We were gonna. And then I looked, and I was like, you know, our craft kind of failed in the middle of the stream, or in the middle of the night from Monday, where we were trying to craft the Omnic Forge. I was told Assassin, well, you know, this craft probably isn't going to be done by the time we start streaming. And he's like, I'll probably stream anyway. And then, like, he looked, he's like, yeah, probably better not stream. Anyway, so we didn't stream yesterday because we were waiting on that craft to finish. I'm starting a few minutes early. Assassin should be around a little bit later. I haven't heard otherwise from him. But yeah, welcome everybody. Meep Cubed, thank you for the resub, dude. Thank you for the 35 months. So we're going to be kind of poking around the base and looking at things while we wait for Mr. Assassin to arrive. But plan for today is getting the Omnic Forge connected up and working and all this kind of stuff. So let's see what we got going on here. I logged in earlier, just kind of poking around, looking at some stuff. A couple of things that I did was just up here in this room. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with all of these blast furnaces. If we're just gonna leave them here, or we're going to like tear them down, or what we're going to do. However, I saw like this one was running, and I must have been starting to run after I ordered some ores earlier. We had ran out of arsenic. We now have 33,000 arsenic. But after I ordered that, I noticed that this blast furnace was running, so I connected up and had me stocking input bus and output bus and whatever. Signalum was running. I don't remember if I did anything with this. Maybe I did. We got a ZPM 16 amp on there. And then I think there was one more that I was messing with. Was it over here? I think it was chromium. I think this one was also one that needed to be upgraded. So I've upgraded, and like all of these we just upgraded to ZPMs. Like I think this one was running at IV power or something. Yeah, like, or maybe it was LUV. No, IV. It had an IV on there, and I upgraded to ZPM. So we're slowly but surely getting these things upgraded. But again, I don't know if we're gonna be like tearing these all down and just going with the rotary hearth. Yeah, here's the thing. The reason why our recipe failed, the Omnic Forge, we actually have it now. Omnic. Yeah, so this thing finished crafting. But the reason why this thing was blocked was because of this rotary hearth. Specifically, titanium ingot. Titanium ingot was in this pattern provider going into this guy here, putting the magnesium and titanium tetrachloride, according to this recipe. And the rotary hearth didn't know what to do with it. I don't know why. You can see it has 1 bucket of titanium tetrachloride, 2 magnesium dust. Magnesium dust. We got lots of magnesium. If I throw this magnesium in here, oh, Of course it's going to work now. This was not going. It was stuck. Maybe it was because of the server reset that I did a little bit later. I don't know. But like this was completely full with 64 buckets of titanium tetrachloride. There was magnesium in here, and this thing was not going. So it appears this thing randomly breaks. And it was like blocking a whole lot of other recipes from being started. I don't know. So I'm going to wait for Jassassin, like figure out what he wants to do with this. I see that these raw crystal chips are not processing, and I was looking at this a little bit earlier, and I think the reason that's not processing is something that Jassassin did purposely, if I had to guess. Let's go down to blue. So those are done here. We were kind of discussing this in the last stream that we should process crystal chips with the raw crystal chip parts. But in order to do that, we need europium. That way there's no % chance, right? No % chance. But if we look in the ME stocking input hatch, there's nothing here. This gets filled in automatically from ME. So, and like I look down here, there's like sub network galore going on. I'm not really sure, but it feels like he had turned that off purposely. We'll have to figure that out as well. But yeah, that should be making the crystal chips really fast that way. But yeah, we're just not providing it with the europium. I saw this was filling back up earlier. We were down to like 1,200 buckets. It's not super fast to refill. I assume it ran low and then Jassassin like stopped it from using it so it like would fill back up. I don't know. Again, we'll have to talk with him about it. Yo, Darth Bob. Hey, thanks so much for the 1 full year. Welcome back, dude. Pebbles asks, is it the old issue with fluids again? We're talking about the rotary hearth, I would imagine. Thing is, that is an issue with fluids if we are doing it in one of these guys here, one of these pattern buffers. But this is going into a dual input hatch, which should be kind of like siloed. And we've never really had problems with putting fluid and items into one of these. But I don't know how many of instances we're doing it like this with pattern buffers existing. So I have no idea. I don't know. No idea at all. Oh, somehow somebody started a hype train. You crazy people. Trying to get the hype started all up in here. It's actually a scam train. Don't let the naming fool you. They just want you to spend money and then give you emotes that you'll never use. Ooh, this should be changed. Ultimate Parallel. Small. I was going to upgrade that, but I don't think we need to.
Just resubscribed for 73 months. Did someone say hype train?
Someone did. Jassassin, welcome back. Thank you for the 73 months, dude. Hurry up and log on. Start streaming. What are you doing? Stop slacking. It's time. I don't care if you got 1 minute. Where are you? He's gonna pull out his sword and smack me around with it today. I know he will. That definitely sounds like something Jassassin would do. Let's start finishing up this section of the base while we wait. I mean, somebody's got to do it. Ain't gonna like complete itself here. So let's get this started. Wee. You're eating oatmeal? Excuse me, that is a breakfast food? It does actually sound kind of good. I haven't had oatmeal in a while, honestly. I like how Jasassin came over here and did like the purple stripes. Did he do all the stripes everywhere? Or did he just... No, he just did in this one section where we're not even using. I mean, I guess it's good that they got done, but it seems kind of weird that we have other places that we frequent more often that aren't completed, yet this section is. You like purple? I mean, I guess that's fair. Purple is the color of royalty. Or so I've heard. What's the plan for today? We're waiting on Jasassin to get on here, and then we're going to be looking at the Omnic Forge at some point, probably very soon. Royal purple is an oil? I thought royal purple was a color. Hey, Super Swag, how are you? Omnic pain in the butt. All right, just a little bit more over here to do, and then like this purple section's kind of done. I can't remember if there's another. Whoop. Yeah, that's fine. I can't. Whoop. That's not fine though. Undo. I can't remember if there is another small section attached to that large purple room. I think there is. Let me undeafen in the voice chat. Jasassin's not quite ready yet, but he will be soon. So. Alrighty, does there? Yeah, there is another small purple. Get this all knocked out. You're good. How am I? I am doing wonderful. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. We're just doing a little bit of busy work around the base. Things that need to get done. We're just kind of waiting on Mr. Sasson to come around so we can start into looking at the Omnic Forge, which is like our next big step of progression in this mod pack. So I'm kind of looking forward to that a little bit. It's probably going to be long and tedious and not that interesting, to be completely honest, but it is like the next big thing to do, so I definitely want to check it out. I mean, it's going to be another put items in, make a recipe, take item out kind of a thing. I imagine it's probably not going to be that fancy, but it is like a huge craft that we kicked off on Monday. And it took a while to get done. Okay, we'll leave that unfinished over there, over here. Except for the stripies and the AE. The AE is stuff that we will put in like when we actually move into this area. Yeah, I think I'm done here. I think we are good. That away. This is a thing that should get hooked up. Whoa! Did you guys think I was actually going to fall into the void? Of course not. But where is our right there. Let's get this hooked up. Which one is this one going to be? Actually, that's not even supposed to be an AE. I think this is AE, that's AE, and then that's just a regular pillar. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this, actually. Before I do anything else, let me take a look how it looks over here. Okay, so we just have
Hello?
one slope, and then solid wall. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How was your oatmeal?
It's pretty good. It's been a while since I've had oatmeal.
Yeah, I haven't had any in a long time either.
I was going to have some ramen noodles, but then I found out that we don't have any ramen noodles, and I was very upset. But right next to where we keep the ramen, there's oatmeal.
Oh, saved.
So I was like,
Very much saved. So yeah, I'm just doing some busy work around the base, just filling in and exchanging some blocks and things along those lines.
Sounds like fun.
Things that need to get done. Yep. And I'm done.
Good job.
I did it.
So what is the goal for today? Are we setting up the Omnic Forge? Did the craft finish?
Well, there's a couple of things. Yes, the craft did finish, first of all.
That's amazing.
So I keep seeing, if you look at the current craft, raw crystal chip is not being crafted. I assume you did something to stop that from crafting?
I did not. I think it's the percent chance.
Mm-mm.
I think eventually it gives up.
No, we switched over to the raw crystal fragment chip thingies that take europium, but no europium is being provided to the machines that have the things in there. So I wasn't sure, like, if you had disabled it.
Not on purpose.
Okay.
There should be europium. Oh, why? Why have europium? I didn't turn that off.
Well, it's pulling from the network, and the pulling from the network is on this yellow subnet, but I don't see anywhere where we are providing the ability for it to know that europium exists.
Oh, I forgot to put it in the craft. That's my bad.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know how. I tried looking at it, trying to figure it out. I was like, I'm just gonna wait.
I had been in the habit of removing fluids from crafts, so I did.
Oh, okay.
And then that was bad. Okay, I didn't realize that. That's easy fix, though.
Yeah, easy.
I'm going to cancel this craft, and then plonk it in here, and then... Ooh, and then we're probably out of raw...
Oh, it was the recipe in this pattern that... Okay, I understand.
Yep. Okay, but we should be good to go now. Everything should catch back up.
Great. So these are doing 64 recipes in parallel. Can we make it go more faster?
Yes, I think you can.
I make 256. Wait, 128? Parallel. I make 2 super parallel. Yeah, that's really exciting that we will be able to make these things like fast instead of having to wait 10 years for this to finish up. And this one's still going. It's only doing 29. What a noob.
It must have kicked off our circuit processing or our circuit production. Yeah, that's definitely what happened.
So is this a better setup using the europium and stuff? I feel like it is.
It was using europium before. It is a better setup, though.
Yeah, doing the parts instead of whatever it was doing. Yeah.
Well, and so what I did is I just created a stocking or ME requester that's constantly keeping the broken chips in stock.
Okay.
And because those process so quickly, I don't think it's actually possible for us to run out. Although, knock on wood, we probably will at some point have to go manually craft one of these. But
yeah, maybe with like a large enough craft like being kicked off or something.
If we, for example, ran completely out of processors or chips upstairs, circuits, then maybe they could consume everything that we have stored. But because we're always storing as well the we're always storing the broken chips, I think it's always going to be available.
Okay.
So we'll see, but pretty sure that's the case.
Hopefully that's the case. I'll just pop these out, put the big parallels in here. And this one. Do you need to change the recipe to support 256 maybe?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, it's doing 256.
Easy.
And this one's doing 128. Womp womp.
I can change the requester to request more at once. Oh, it's doing 512 at a time, so it should.
I don't know why the other one did fewer. Oh well. I mean, this is still really good though. 256 in 75 seconds. Like.
Yeah.
Okay. So Omnic Forge, huh?
Omnic Forge. Hashtag Omnic. Whoa, we have one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to grab it.
It doesn't look like it's that crazy if you look at the item. It spans only one of those things, and it like...
Yeah.
But it took us forever.
I know it did. And pop. Okay, I popped all the items out.
You did it. Quest complete.
Sweet. Actually, I'd like to go look at that quest. Because I want to know what it says. Oh, I'm frozen. I love it.
I'll be frozen too.
Omnic Forge. Wow, that's a lot of Omnium. Yes, it is. The game, thanks.
So somehow I completed the matter energy off camera by making another mega crafting thing. So like that section is now complete.
Sweet. I mean, it was probably complete before.
It was complete except for this mega crafting thing, but yeah.
Oh, I got it. Will allow you to produce post-tank coils and casings. I don't know what that even means.
Which section are we looking at here?
I just Control F.
Oh, Omnic. Omnic. Omnic Forge? Okay.
Yep.
Produce post-tank coils and casing. What does that mean?
I haven't got a clue. It's also part of the netherite processing line, which we're going to get into probably soon. Omnic Matrix machine casings are twice as expensive when crafted using the assembler. So make sure you use your first Omnic Forge to build any extra ones. Okay, good to know.
Oh, wait. We're going to need more Omnic Forges?
No.
I mean, they wouldn't say that if we didn't need more than one.
Oh, I quit. Maybe the Omnic Matrix machine casings are for other things.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because I am not down to make another one of these.
Now, you could make this before you get tank. It's perfectly doable, but there's nothing that really needs it. What is tank? I don't understand. They're talking about post-tank coils and casings, and then they're talking about get tank.
There's nothing that really needs it. I don't know what that means. Yeah, we have the Omnic Matrix coil now we can make. Activated netherite, which is required for this, excuse me, next tier circuit. Is it talking about the creative tank? Surely not.
Possibly. The creative tank is a major milestone. This tank is your first proper creative item, which can be set to a fluid and then provides an infinite quantity. While your first instinct would be set up massive rows of fluid solidifiers and calling it a day, instead try using these powerful tanks to passively produce items and materials that were previously complex chains. Like, what does it cost to make one of these things? Heart of a universe. I'm not sure that this has anything to do with an Omnic Forge, though, so I'm not... I don't know. Omnic coils are made in the Omnic Forge. Are the final coil type you will need. At 1500k, they're capable of smelting every material and make your EBF look fabulous. Okay.
Wait, so the creative tank is just a heart of a universe, which
it's just one. Let's just go ahead and do that.
Yeah, but like, don't we have the ability to make that?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I thought we maybe were close. No, that's a tier 10 microminer.
I mean, we got like a lot of the other stuff. Yeah, I don't think we've done this yet. Dischargement? We have a discharger, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can make this. I'm not seeing anything in here that looks crazy.
So maybe that's what it's talking about. It's like you can make the Omnic Forge before you get the creative tank, but there's no real reason to do it. So we skipped a step, maybe.
Where's the microminer tier 10? Microminer. Oh, neutronium. Next. Okay, so we can't make this because we don't know about solar panels, universe resistant neutronium heavy plating, blocks of omnium.
It should just be this neutronium solar panel, right?
No. It's using a solar panel tier 8.
Holy moly. Yeah, there's a whole crafting tree to get there.
Are we able to do the microminer 9s?
I think so.
I don't remember. What is the 9 called? Sun Eater? Yeah, we can do the 9s. We just haven't done the 10s. I don't know why we can't do this. I just think we just haven't done it yet. I think it's doable.
Yeah, I think we just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we do have the Omnic Forge.
Okay.
So let's go build it somewhere. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 by 9 by 9.
It's a big ball.
A big ball.
Okay. Where would you like to place this? Do you want to put it in by the rotary hearth, or do you want to place it in our main area, or
contemplated this?
It could go in the purple area. We could put it in the basement.
That's true.
We could throw it on the roof.
We could put it in here with the rotary hearth.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Started moving in there.
I was almost thinking we should make another one of the ingot coolers specifically for the rotary hearth in this room.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. We could move our non-on demand into here with that.
Yeah, both of them could exist in here. One of them specifically for on demand and one of them's for everything else.
No, I'm going to throw it here, I think.
Okay.
I just have to figure out how to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it needs to be the 5th block up in the center of a 9 by 9 on the front center. Wait, 5th block? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the 5th block.
I must have this wrong.
I would say you should probably move it one more over. So there's like 1 block of space on the outside instead of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, maybe so like it's touching this edge. And then there's like one block of space behind it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think it'll look weird touching the wall.
Yep.
I think that's good.
All right. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
It didn't work.
I mean, it worked kind of.
Kind of, sort of.
This thing never really works. It just throws blocks in random places. Well, I don't think we had like the power.
No, it doesn't have any of the hatches and stuff.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's take a look at Omnic Forge. So it wants at least a 16 amp energy hatch and probably a 1 amp. So it can only take 2 hatches. It needs a parallel control hatch, and then it needs an output bus and hatch.
I'm making a 256 for you. Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'm making a 256 parallel.
Okay.
Hypno and Jess, your series on this pack is absolutely amazing. I join streams instead of downloading VODs and watch back, but your Wi-Fi is 600. The best of times. Thank you for the VOD uploads. You are welcome, dude. Glad you're enjoying. Does this thing need a cleaning hatch?
I didn't see it on the list, but it might.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's on there. Oh, actually, I need that. Or you got it. Oh, I think we're missing one more above this thing too. Why no go?
That should be it.
Doesn't look like it.
Ruh-roh. Okay, maybe we're missing something still.
Yeah. You got multiple energy hatches on there. Maybe you can't accept 2?
It takes 2.
Oh, I don't think it takes a parallel hatch. That's not described anywhere. Does it?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I can see. No. It doesn't show it on the list at the bottom, but when you click on something, it shows it. The glass change. I shift right clicked on the thing, which shows like the outline of where all the blocks are supposed to go. Oh, it's above the face. It's above the control block here on the front.
Energy hatch.
Oh, I didn't put energy hatches anywhere.
Oh, I thought you were doing the energy hatches. Sorry.
No.
I thought you said you were crafting it.
I said I was crafting the parallel hatch.
Oh. I'm like, what's going on here?
That's okay. You don't pay attention to me. That's fine.
Okay, well, energy hatches are in, and now it's still no work.
No worky.
Oh, hang on, one of them's wrong.
Hey! It's idling.
All right. Now what? What are we making this thing? Why were we making this?
I'm not actually sure. What? You know what? Let's just start a new pack.
Activated netherite. Diamond lattice. Did you remove that diamond to diamond recipe?
I don't remember. You said that we were going to need diamond lattice for something in the future, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, kid. And then, like, I don't remember what happened with that after.
Okay. I was only looking out for us. It's fine.
I don't see a diamond lattice recipe in here. Oh, you said that we were going to need the exquisite diamonds or something for it, wasn't it?
Something like that. You were converting one type of diamond into another, and I was like, should we do that? I don't think we should do that.
Yeah, I mean, well, we still got 42,000 exquisite diamonds.
Okay, but we should remove that recipe anyway.
But what if we run out of diamonds again?
We won't.
And why won't we? When we did before?
Because it's not hooked up to anything. Are you messing with me?
Nope.
Okay, well, we're not going to run out of diamonds.
Okay. Removing the recipes.
All right, I'm going to just make a pattern for each of the Omnic Forge recipes that are at our current power tier. So this guy's at UHV, so I'm going to do everything that's UHV and lower.
Can we do UEV? Or was it UIV? I can't remember.
UHV, not E or I.
Okay. Ooh, UXV. Ah, we needed this for the Naquadah reactor, I think.
That would make sense.
I'm not actually sure which part of this we needed for that, but Omnic matrix coil blocks are required for the reactor. I'm gonna go make a recipe for that reactor.
Okay.
While you are messing with the recipes, I will mess with the recipes.
Sweet.
All right, chat. Brain hurty recipes. Well, that's why you just like make the recipe and then you don't really have to think about it. So I'm gonna get rid of this dynamo hatch. Output hatch. We want this to be output bus. One of these. Oh, I guess I don't actually need the item. Output bus. Input bus. Stocking. input bus or input hatch. Output. Wait. Oh no, did I screw up? Let me do this again. This is a ULV output hatch. Oh, hatch versus right. Okay. So get rid of this. Output hatch. Output bus. And then this is a stocking input bus. And this is a stocking input hatch. Okay, so we have those all set up, and I think everything else... Laser source hatch. Now, this is a thing. Does that actually need to be IV? Or should this be like UV? I'm not actually sure. So this is the one that it has. We probably want like UHV, but I'm not sure if we can craft this. We must be able to. This seems like something we can do. I'm going to throw it in there. And I think we're going to call that good. So let's save this up. And then we put this over here. So now, NAC large Naquita reactor multi-block. So we don't have a recipe for the UHV, and we don't have a recipe for the large Naquita reactor. So let's fix these things.
Okay, Omnic Forge is online.
Sweet. This is made in a
There's a couple items I didn't make because they have two different recipes, and I don't know what would make the most sense, so I just left them out. They are the Furious and Serene Infinity Catalysts.
Okay. So our assemblers that we have upstairs, the multi-block ones, are those UHV? Oh, I was muted. The assemblers that we have upstairs, do you know if those are UHV or not? The multi-block ones?
They're UV, I believe.
Can we make them UHV?
No.
Oh, we can't.
I don't believe so.
Oh.
I think they only take a single energy input.
The heck? Where did I just go? Just asking, this base is trolling me.
I hate when that happens.
Okay, so if we can't make those UHV and the UHV 1024 amp laser source hatch has to be made in a UHV assembler, then that means we have to go to the next tier down. UV?
Sorry? I didn't follow any of that.
Okay, so I'm making the multi-block pattern for the large Naquita reactor, the big one. And it requires a 1024 amp laser source hatch.
It requires a laser source hatch.
Yes.
That's surprising. Okay.
I mean, that's part of the recipe. I mean...
Are you sure that's not an optional power output?
Well, I mean, if you take a look at the large Naquita reactor, it's the second item on the list at the bottom. Or the third item, I mean.
Interesting.
I don't know. Maybe it is optional. Should I leave it out?
No, I think you're right that it's required, but well, actually, normally when you hover over it, it'll tell you how many you need. Let me see if I can find it. It only has a maximum listed, not a minimum. So I would say you don't need it.
Okay, I will leave it out of the recipe then.
Yeah.
We have a bot in here? Oh, that's in... Let me just go ahead and ban them. I mod both of our chats. Okay, so let's try this again. So we're missing the large Nakoda reactor, which means we need this guy.
Apparently we did get UHV energy hatches already. Okay. I didn't realize that I had done this.
All right.
I thought we were still at UV.
That's fine.
What's fine?
That. I don't know. There's been times where like you craft things at the end of a stream and like, well, I say you, but I mean me. And I'll just like, I'm so gregged out at that point that I just don't even remember doing it.
I literally don't. I mean, I vaguely now remember doing it, but yeah, I thought we couldn't make these. But we can. UHV. We've been able to make them apparently for a long time.
What was that sound?
Could not access the specified channel or stream key. Please double check your stream key. If it's correct, there may be a problem connecting to the server. Did my stream die?
You are not online.
Amazing. I love it. They're doing work on my building, and I'm wondering if they, like, kicked a cable or something.
But how are you still talking to me through the internet?
Well, Discord is a lot faster at reconnecting than other apps.
Oh.
Weird. Could not access this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the heck.
Well, that's weird. Maybe, turn it off and on again, the old OBS situation?
It's weird. I clicked start streaming and it says, are you sure you want to stop the stream? Yes. Okay, starts. Oh dear. I don't know what's going on.
Weren't we supposed to have data modules automatically stocked? No, I'm thinking data orbs.
Yeah, modules are manually crafted. And we're back.
Welcome back.
That's so weird.
Would you say it's actually weird?
It's pretty weird.
Okay. Ooh, this is going to take a while. This is like a 2 to 3 minute research. Cowboy, I saw your message, but like I kind of got distracted. Hello? I don't mean to be rude and not say hello back to you, even though it's been like a minute or two now. Hello, dude. welcome. Oh gosh, take forever. So how are things going over where you are right now?
I'm just adding a UEV recipe to this guy that was missing because we upgraded the power tier to UEV. But otherwise, I'm done with setting up the patterns.
I don't mean to alarm you, but your head's on backwards. Oh, there you go.
That is a little alarming.
This thing is very colorful.
Yes, it is. Every time I look at it, it's a different color.
It's constantly changing colors. So what's the cool thing that we can make with this?
We can make the next tier circuits. So we go to progression. I can make we can start getting into what is this? UEV circuits, which apparently we could have done. We've already done UHV, which I'm just very upset by the fact that I didn't realize. But yeah, UEV.
So does that mean we can start upgrading all of our machines to the next power tier?
We could get them to UHV or UEV, depending if it takes 2 inputs or not. But yeah, I'm gonna start working on, I guess, new circuits. Although this is gonna be a lot of work. I don't know if we're gonna get this done today.
I'm going to see if we can make this large neck. Oh, we cannot. We need liquid omnium.
Yum.
And uranium, rhodium, dinaquididal dust.
Dinosaur dust.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got some things to work on here, and it sounds like you got some things to work on here.
Yep, I gotta work on activated netherite. I'm actually gonna need your help with this because I don't know how we use the activator thing. Whatever it's called. The charger.
Oh, sorry. I just remembered. We need to look at that titanium thing.
Titanium. Oh, right. Yeah, so we'd unhooked all of our blast furnaces before. Whoops. And now they're hooked up again, is that right?
Right. Because this thing like broke with titanium.
Got it. So everything's restocked now because all the furnaces are off.
Correct.
That's great news, actually. Okay. Okay, so then over here, wherever the heck this thing is. Okay, so then there was a titanium recipe in here. Did you? Okay, good. 1 hot titanium with 1 magnesium dust.
So let me explain what was going on here. When I came to this thing, this hatch was completely full of 64 buckets of the titanium juice. And every time I had put magnesium dust in there, it would immediately get sucked back into applied energistics and nothing was happening.
Oh, that's weird.
But like, I tried showing my chat earlier today, and I threw 2 magnesium dust in there and it just processed normally. So I don't know if this is going to be a regular occurrence or if that was like a one-time weirdness.
Are you sure it wasn't turning into titanium?
I'm 100% sure.
Okay. Weird. And then do you know what we were using for titanium over in our other room?
It's the same thing. Magnesium dust and titanium tetrachloride.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm going to put the recipe back in here. I'm just going to do a test. Titanium ingot. Let's request like 1,000 of them.
It's running.
It only shows 2 in there. Oh, I put blocking mode on.
Done.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know either.
But I definitely wanted to look at that with you to see if there's anything you knew or whatever, but...
The only thing I was going to say is I think that there are multiple recipes. I don't know if we're using the most efficient one anymore.
Well, let's take a look. Hot titanium ingot. So, I mean, there's titanium dust, but I don't think there's a way for us to make that specifically. And then there is the magnesium and then titanium trifluoride. Oh, we can make titanium trifluoride with naquita and fluoroantimonic acid.
I don't think that's what we want to do. I think I must.
But this also makes the naquidaria solution. Are we already doing this somewhere?
We're already doing that.
So we have titanium trifluoride just sitting around somewhere. We do. We have 84,000 of it.
Yeah.
So we should take this stuff and process it because I don't think there's any other use. No, there isn't. This is just straight up titanium. That could go into a blast furnace in the pink room that's just constantly just doing this. A passive craft.
Yep.
Okay.
I think when we talked about this before, you were concerned about the hydrogen gas usage, so we didn't do it.
I don't remember, but we were probably running low on hydrogen at the time. If I was concerned about it. Now I don't think it's an issue.
Okay.
Should I set up a craft for that then? Or should that be a requester and a pattern craft? Maybe?
You can't though, right? Because you already have another titanium recipe in the network. So it'll just be a passive setup.
Okay.
I'll set it up.
Okay. I'll let you do it then. You are already providing the titanium fluid to the rotary hearth. That's probably why it broke. But that doesn't make sense because titanium tetrachloride is not titanium. It's a fluid that's used to make titanium. Unless we're providing titanium tetrachloride like to an input hatch that I'm not aware of. Let's take a look. Oh, we are doing this. So why would that break though if we have it here and we have it in the other input bus? Should it just be that pattern should just be magnesium? I'm going to change that pattern. I'm going to change this pattern so it's just providing magnesium. I'll fix this if like this doesn't work. Why do we keep getting hot titanium? I'm confused what's going on here. Oh,
okay, good setup.
I was saying I was confused on why we keep getting like 40 titanium, but that must be like crafting really fast.
One a tick.
Okay, that makes sense. Am I already upstairs? I'm upstairs. No, okay. This elevator just got me. There's no like elevator upstairs for it. Where am I? I'm so confused. I'm lost.
You got.
I did got. Yeah, okay. So there is no elevator receptacle up here. Where did you set that up?
In the red room. The pink room.
I see.
It's Zoom.
So Something the chat pointed out to me, we are already providing the rotary hearth with the titanium tetrachloride. So that's in the stocking. So I remove the titanium fluid from that pattern. We should only have to provide it with
I don't think we should do
magnesium.
that because that defeats the purpose of it being an on-demand craft, because it won't know the input resource that it needs.
Well, somehow we're making titanium tetrachloride somewhere all the time and stocking it up to 8,000 buckets.
We are, and that's because I need it for circuit processing. It's used in 2 or 3 recipes for that. But my point is, if you don't, it no longer is going to calculate whether you have that input item or not.
I understand. I will change the recipe back and remove titanium tetrachloride from the stocking bus then.
Although I am curious why we were providing it into the stocking bus in the first place. Hopefully there's not some other thing it's needed for.
No, because when I went around the pink room looking at all the different juices that we were using in other places, that was just one of them. Yep.
Almost all the others are just the additive gas or whatever, right? So that's not a big deal. But the titanium tetrachloride is a material cost.
Yeah, so I will change this recipe and fix it once again. Put it back the way it was, I mean.
Sweet.
But I wonder if that played a part in like that thing breaking.
It might have, yeah, because it was using one instead of the other. And so with the other, it just kept... Yeah, it probably got stuck in there because it was consuming out of the what was being provided rather than what was in the input hatch or the dual input.
Okay, it is back together again. Should be all fixed.
I request 1,000. Just make sure it runs. Ruggy. Oh no, it's going. It's done. It's a little scary how fast it is, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, the titanium took us so long when we first started doing this.
I know. I know. Now it's like 1,000 in a second.
Okay. So yeah, I got things to work on. You got things to work on. Let's get working.
Alrighty.
So chat, we're trying to make the large Naquadah reactor. So we got a few things to make here. We need uranium, rhodium. This stuff. I feel like we have this. We can make it, but we need the dust. So how do we get the dust? We can just craft that. I don't know why we don't have this recipe set up. How are we making this recipe? Oh, interesting. Okay, so instead of making the dust, can we take the dust and melt it? It feels weird having a direct recipe like this and then having a dust recipe which is like the same thing. Like, can we just set this up to the dust and then melt the dust? Maybe we can't do that. Maybe we need both these recipes. So it turns into the ingot. No, we need both recipes. Okay. Kind of weird, but I'll allow it. So this is a mixer number 4. Mixer number 4. Okay, so we have that. So large Naquadah. Sweet. So now we need fine ruthenium trinium. This stuff. Do we have this at all? Ruthenium, trinium, americium. Yes. So this should be pretty easy to do. Do we have the ingot? Yes. So this will be really easy to do. If I'm clicking on the right thing. This is a number 3 wire mill. Yep. Large knack. Sweet. So now we just have liquid omnium. Hypno, will you be able to add this stream and other streams of past broadcasts from day 66 to 81 to your Hypnotized Live YouTube channel in your playlist? I will. I just need to get them uploaded. It's a little bit more difficult right now. I can't edit them at all. So like there's going to be the 2+ minute dead time at the beginning of the streams now. Because Twitch is being a big jerk face about it. I did upload some of them and they just need to like be set. So I have 65 through 78 uploaded. I just need to actually put titles on them and all that stuff. I need to do the actual YouTuber thing. But those will go live here soon. As soon as I get around to it. I'm not trying to be lazy, but I'm forgetful on it. Okay, so liquid omnium. I'm assuming we don't have this at all, so I should go make ourselves a fluid disc. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. 1K. Sell. Liquid omnium. Yep, and then that just exists in here. Personally, you don't mind the wait times and the VODs. You always watch on YouTube when you can. I see. But yeah, they will be up on YouTube as soon as I remember to do it. Like, I know you're reminding me right now, but I still actually have to remember to do it when I can actually do it. I think this is what we do, yeah? Because we can make the nuggets. Yeah, I think we do this. This one. And that gets made where? This is, what is this, an extractor? Extractor. You don't know if I know this. You have some bad news that might shock you. Twitch is implementing something called content on demand on Twitch or video storage. What? You mean they're limiting or they're removing it? So here's the thing. I can't like edit any of my stuff on Twitch right now. Yeah. Let me see if I can display capture. Do I have any personal info that's gonna like dox me if I show this window? I don't think so. So anyway, over storage limit, when I go into my video manager thing here, we'll be implementing a 100-hour storage limit across highlights and uploads starting April 19th, 2025. You are currently over the 100-hour limit and cannot create new highlights or upload content to delete the old stuff. So if we look, I am currently 8,226 and a half hours out of 100. Literally my entire catalog of videos is going to be deleted. This is why I started exporting my VODs to YouTube a while ago. That's why I started that Hypnotize Live channel a long, long time ago, because I never trusted that Twitch was going to keep these forever. Let me turn off display capture. There we go. So yeah, basically all of my old VODs are going to be wiped off Twitch. I could delete them myself, but I'm not gonna. I'm going to make Twitch do it. Which part of this were we working on? I think we have it all. So if I do large knack, it says we can make that, which is Q, but we still need part 2, index number 1, which requires things. And we aren't going to be able to do it because of this. But we could probably get some of this other stuff going. Wow. More phosphorus. Naquita alloy dust. Saltpeter. Saltpeter? How do we make saltpeter? Can we not actually make saltpeter? I refuse to believe. We can make it this way. I think we'll put a recipe in here so we are able to do this. We can do that to gun. Do we have, hold on a second. Do we have gunpowder? I think we might actually do it that way then. We'll electrolyze some gunpowder. Can I please click on this when I look at this recipe now?
Oh, yoy. I have a problem.
What be problem?
I have to upgrade the rotary hearth to Omnic Matrix coils.
Well, you can't do that. It's against the law.
I can't do that.
What the heck was that sound?
Sorry, my sub notifications go to you as well.
Nasty, are you over there subbing to Jassassin? What the heck? He's too good to us. Okay, so that was an electrolyzer. Large neck. Tantalum foil. How do we not have a recipe for that if we have some? Okay. That's weird. Dense matrix mesh. Blizz cube. Liquid duranium. Mr. Assassin?
Yes.
Liquid duranium. What is that?
That is one of our early, I think it's an EV or I don't know. It's something we make in the fusion
reactor. Mm-hmm. We're gonna need more, like a lot more.
Yeah, we probably want to upgrade that fusion reactor. In fact, we probably want to upgrade all our fusion reactors to the tier 3.
Because I need like 600 more buckets of it.
I also need like 700 buckets of it.
And then phosphorus, we're running low on again.
Yeah.
Wither Realm data.
Yeah, I have that same issue as well.
We're probably trying to make the same things here.
I'm trying to make Omnic coil blocks.
Well, I'm trying to make the Naquita reactor.
Oh, and that
which requires that. Which is probably more important for us to make at this point.
Yes, I agree.
So we need like 4,200 dense matrix mesh. I'll just kick that craft off. Oof, that's a big craft. Okay, so what can I help you with? What are we doing right now?
Well, I'm kind of blocked because I can't make enough Omnic Matrix coil blocks.
Yep, same. So let's upgrade our fusions.
Okay. Give me 1 second then. Clear this out.
Or can we just upgrade the power in them, or do the whole thing needs to be upgraded?
No, you have to upgrade the whole thing. The power doesn't actually seem to do anything in terms of speed.
Oh. I mean, I guess we could also add multiple of the same.
Could.
Don't need one ring for one material. Could have multiple.
Multiple rings.
For the same thing. For the same craft.
Yeah. I think we should upgrade because I think each one is like 2x. It's more than 2x fast. It's 4x faster, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
And can we make the tier 3, or we only can go tier 2 right now?
We can make tier 3, I believe. Let's see.
Oh yeah, this was the first one we made. As a Mark 1.
Yep. So we just need, for some reason, we're out of Naquita alloy dust.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I'm not sure how, I don't even know what Naquita alloy dust is, because I don't remember ever using this before.
I'm surprised we're out, because that's what we're using to make fuel. So if we're out, we might be in trouble.
I don't think we have a recipe to craft it, so that must be like an internal craft somewhere, sub-network, or I'm not sure. I will make a recipe for Naquita alloy dust. That's a number 2 mixer.
Yeah, Naquita dust. Sorry, I thought I got it confused.
Okay, we can now craft that. Wait, now it says we're missing 25,000 phosphorus. Did you just craft something, Jasassin?
No.
I wonder if this craft I just did, the dense matrix meshes, does that use? Oh, it does.
That'll do it.
Yeah, we need like 4,200 of these things. This is ridiculous. Yeah, once it's done with the mesh, we will need less. I didn't realize that the phosphorus was used in that mesh recipe. This is going to take a while. There's a lot of resources. Maybe I shouldn't have ordered 40,000 tricalcium phosphate ore. I don't know. But like, it seems that we are using this stuff and we're going to need it. So we should just do it. Okay. So large knack. What else are we missing here? I don't know how much of this stuff is being used. Is there another way for us to get Wither Realm data? We're getting this through hostile neural networks. So we can actually make it in another way. I don't know if this is something we should do or not, though. I mean, that's a lot of hellish matter, but we get, it's like 4 for every 1. Huh. I feel like we should set up this recipe. But we need a way to get XP juice. I guess we can do this. Maybe another thing we should do is like uncap the amount that we are holding of these matters. Because we currently have them capped and they're overflowed. That would be one of these over here, I think. Yeah, these. So these are 64K. So let's make 3 256.
Once we have trinium, then we'll be able to do what we need. But right now we're out, so I requested more Caymanite.
All of the ore processing.
Yeah. What are you working on?
I requested 40,000 phosphate. Or the tricalcium phosphate or whatever. So I'm trying to figure out the Wither Realm data at the moment. So what I am currently working on is upgrading the storage that we have for these specific matters so we can hold more than what we currently have. Now it looks like we're going to be able to make the Wither Realm data through the matters and some XP juice and some netherrack dust.
Is that a good way to do it?
I mean, there's only so many ways to do it. So if you can show me a better way.
I'm just concerned about the cost of doing it that way.
Yeah, there's only like 2 different ways to do it. You either get through the hostile neural networks or you craft it this way. At least that I can see, but you know, feel free to prove me wrong or whatever.
No, that's right. So you're going to use the extraterrestrial matter?
I was going to use one of the ones that we have a lot of.
Yeah.
We just need to get that XP juice is the thing.
Yeah. I just don't know. So how are we getting solidified experience?
Well, we can do it with a canner. And it looks like we can extract XP juice with an extractor. Yeah, so I was probably going to do like hellish matter, extract that for half a bucket of, or almost half a bucket XP juice.
Yeah, that makes sense. You could also, to sort of spread it around for all 3 types, I might do the overworldian matter for XP, because then you can use the hellish matter is what crafts the Wither Realm data, and then you can use the extraterrestrial matter to make more of the impossible realm data, because that makes 4 per. That'll give you better use out of it.
The only thing is that the overworldian matter gives you half the XP as the hellish. I don't know if you saw that there's different values there.
Yeah, but I think we get a lot more of the overworldian matter than we do the hellish matter.
Yeah, we can use that for the XP juice then. That's what you think?
Actually, what do the diamond what are they called? The shulkers do. Those are going to actually be the ones we probably... Well, for a while, those were the ones we were getting the most of.
Looks like we've been using extraterrestrial matter for XP juice. I'm going to remove that recipe though.
Okay.
And this is made in a canner.
And you've increased their storage quantities.
Yeah, I just upgraded those to 256Ks.
Yeah, I guess that was actually my biggest concern.
The base trolled me again.
And again.
I clicked the wrong thing. So we need a way to make the small pile of netherrack. Now, we have that one thing that's converting tiny piles and small piles. Is that specific, or is that any small pile or tiny pile?
It should be specific.
Okay. So this is a packer number 2. Do we have a packer? We don't have a packer. Uh-oh. Hold on a second.
Wait, so what are we... You can just do it in a regular crafting grid for a small pile.
Was it? Oh, yeah. Okay.
But netherrack dust, I am currently centrifuging. Do you want that turned off?
I assume we're making netherrack, right?
I don't know. I don't think we are.
Netherrack. Can we make netherrack? I assume we can.
And that seems a little expensive.
Just dust and lava.
Yeah, but we get netherrack dust as a byproduct of ore processing.
Well, sure. How much netherrack dust do we have?
0. That's what I said. We're centrifuging it all.
Okay, what are we getting for centrifuging it then? Is it worth centrifuging?
I don't know. We had so much. I can turn it off. We had so much netherrack dust, I just wanted to get rid of it mostly. Yeah.
We're getting sulfur, gold, redstone, and coal dust.
I think redstone was the one I was mostly like, oh yeah, that'll be nice. So I'll go ahead and remove it because we caught up on redstone finally.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to have to make a pattern for us to turn netherrack into netherrack dust while we wait for us to get netherrack dust.
Yep.
And that is a masherator. And then I need a recipe to make the netherrack. Are we currently making dust? No. Yes. Yes, we are. And lava?
Oh, I thought that was a quartz block. I was like, that looks really expensive.
No, it's just dust.
No, easy. Lava and dust.
And this is made in a chemical reactor. LCR. Okay. What were we even making? I don't even remember now. Oh yeah, Wither Realm data. So I can tell it to craft 1,000. How long does this take? That's actually not bad, honestly.
Apparently shared chat stopped working and I can't re-enable it.
I guess I can cancel it and we can relaunch it. Every time you have like sent me a request, it'll never work.
Weird.
I accepted, but I don't even see the thing.
Your host removed you as a guest. Rude.
Send invite. I'm declining yours.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it worked really well when they first did it, and then it's like been 50-50 ever since. Easy.
Okay, well, we're back. So yeah, the Wither Realm data we can now craft, and that's not bad. So what was a large neck? So now we are just missing liquid duranium and Blizz cube.
How did that happen?
Well, we aren't actually making Blizz cubes.
We are.
Through hostile neural network, I believe.
Yeah, they're gonna be here somewhere. Oh wow. We're trying to get up to 50,000, but all
dude,
of these
this thing is so
over.
slow. This is so slow. We need the Greg Tech ones.
Can we do the Greg Tech ones? We might be there.
Oh, this uses crushed ice, which we have a stupid amount of, I remember. And then we just need elemental reduction fluid to make the Blizz powder.
That sounds expensive.
I don't know how much an elemental reduction fluid cost. Let me look. Hydrofluoric acid plus a pulsating dust makes 1 bucket.
Months.
That's not awful. Yo, Frank, hey, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 55 months.
How are we getting fluorine again, though? I feel like fluorine is expensive.
I don't remember how we're getting fluorine.
Fluorine, I'm pretty sure, is expensive.
It's not. We have 434,000 buckets of gas.
Oh.
I think we're good. It was a problem earlier on, but now it's not. Oh goodness, I keep forgetting to look at what this is. A chemical reactor, no number. Do we not have a chemical reactor? Oh, that's LCR, right?
Yeah.
And then, and a compressor turns it into the Blizz cube. Okay, so Blizz. If I wanted to make like 1,000 of those, okay, we need elemental reduction fluid. We just need to know how to make that. So that's not awful to do. I was going to use 400 hydrofluoric acid and some pulsating dust to make 1,000 Blizz cubes. Oh, I needed to be in here. Why does it? Oh, this is so frustrating. Why is it not letting me set the type? Oh, you know what? Derp. Derp, derp. Got it. Okay, so we do that, and now we got it. Right. So, large neck. Takes a long time to calculate. I'm confused. Why are we missing 1 tungsten? There's no way we're missing tungsten. Unless we are. Or was it titanium? I get those confused sometimes. Was it titanium or tungsten? Tungsten. So why is it saying that we're missing hot tungsten? Why is it trying to craft hot tungsten? Do we really need like 6,000 more? I'll make it 7,000. Can we do this? Let's do it. I don't know why it can't just be like, oh yeah, we can just craft it. Look at this recipe. But no, the problem is, RL, it shouldn't even be looking at crafting it. And even if it can craft it, it should be like, look, you have all the resources, because obviously we have all the resources. All right, so we need some hydrofluoric acid. I need to upgrade this disc. Let's just make it 256. Sell. Dude, come on with this. Hydrofluoric acid. Whoa. What? We had 8,000 buckets. I took that discount and put it back in. Now we have 134,000 buckets. Did it make that much in that short amount of time? Because that was literally less than 10 seconds. That's crazy. Okay, so now we are just missing liquid duranium. Okay, so I am done with the AE portion of this. We still need the liquid duranium to continue.
Okay, and I was working on circuits while you were working on that. But I think I'm like almost all the way there. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think I could today probably have... Oh, I need UEV power. Ugh. Anyway, I was working on that. So we should be able to make the fusion reactor, though. The upgraded fusion...
No, we need liquid duranium.
For the fusion reactor? No.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the fusion reactor.
Yeah, so we can make an upgraded fusion reactor to make more liquid geranium more faster.
More faster, please. So how do?
You can craft a fusion reactor Mark III and then just swap out, or you can just craft the fusion machine casing and swap out all the components and then the computer. It is going to require, I think, upgraded power input though.
I'm just going to craft the multi-block.
Yeah, I think that'll be the easiest way.
That'll get us most components anyway.
I just got to find the one for geranium.
Oh, it's the lowest one on the left. The lowest one? Yeah. No. It is the one on the left.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so what can I help you with this? Anything?
I think it's kind of a one-person operation.
Okay. So I guess I will take care of this and you can go back to circuits? Question mark.
Okay. Don't breathe that.
But it's smoky.
Smoking is bad for you, okay?
It is bad for you. I agree. Okay, so ore processing is almost done. Oh no, I guess, yeah, we're almost done here. It's just appetite that's going to process now. That's good. That was a lot of stuff that we crafted earlier. How are we doing on this? This is going to take a minute. A very long minute. But it is super cool that we are able to just craft this. I don't know what we do in the meantime, though. Is there something in the quest book that we can look at? Maybe. Where are we on the quest on this page? Anywhere? We have this and this. This. So neutronium solar panel. Oh, that's going to get us towards the tier 10. Can we make this? Okay. I think we start doing this. Solar. Oh. Apparently we've already done this. Solar eats. Okay. I guess we need this one. This is an assembly line. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't know which ones we have researched. Looks like we have none of them researched. I don't know why we have some solar panels in here, though. So the neutronium one requires Haddle. The Haddle requires Abyssal. The Abyssal requires Bethal. And that requires this. And I guess we just stopped. We just gave up. So this one requires this, which require. I just want to like kind of follow through and see how far back we go. So that requires this one. Then this one. That one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, so this is where we start, I guess. We'll work our way forward. No, Jassassin is the one that makes a machine and makes all the recipes, but then just doesn't make all of the recipes. This is why it's confusing, because I wouldn't do that. I would be like, okay, what are we going to make? And then make all the entire recipe chain for it, not just randomly make some recipes. All right, so that is the pattern for this, but we need to know how to make mirror. And we need to know how to make silver plate, apparently. Plate. Ah! Plate. Okay, and then mirror. That was just a regular crafting recipe. And then the solar panel itself, it can be an assembler or it could be this. I don't know why you do one over the other. There's no difference in cost, no difference in material. But I'm going to put in the assembler. Okay, solar panel tier 2. So we need to know how to make cupro-nickel plates. And then this gets me an assembler. Solar panel 3. And we know how to make everything here.
Is your tick accelerator still working, do you think?
I believe so. Why?
Because it seems really slow.
Imagine without it.
I can't believe this.
I mean, you can go down there and take a look for yourself if you want.
I just can't. I don't know how to tell if it's working.
It's got the little blinky thing on it. I mean, you could always remove the power and see the speed difference.
Okay, I do that because I want to see.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually working.
Really?
It's not drawing power at all. Unless it doesn't draw power.
Why do we even have the energy converter on here?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what?
I don't know what.
Neither do I.
Okay.
So power go in. It's drawing power now. This doesn't look like it's running at this point. Screwdriver. I think when you break and replace, it's set to random tick. Now it's block entity mode.
Oh, that's so much better. Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's weird that it wasn't drawing power before, though. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know either. Okay, because I was looking at this and I was like, man, there's no way it was running this speed the whole time.
We could also make the next tier, but these things are silly expensive. That's maybe an off-camera kind of a craft. Whoops.
Yeah, but it's so slow right now. Okay, that's so much better. Because I was waiting for this Caymanite, and I'm like, I've done 5,000 Caymanite before, and it didn't take that long.
Another thing we could do, or maybe you want to do it, I don't know. We could redo this whole thing, or maybe set up multiple of these.
Yeah, I think we should parallelize it because we're going to need a lot of this stuff. The other thing is, wow, that's so much better. I noticed that there's like an efficiency here and a heat multiplier. I don't know if that means we can upgrade this.
That might be well. The heat per tick is based on the cooling that's inside, and if you put a fuel in that produces so much more heat than you cool per tick, then you overheat and it blows and it melts down. Basically, it turns all the innards into lava.
I got it. So you would basically.
I don't know what the efficiency is.
It's probably whether you're overcooling it or not, or something like that.
Yeah, but it's really simple. It's just like, as long as the cooling per tick is greater than the heat per tick for the fuel, then you're fine.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've touched this, so I feel like what I had seen before is that if you overshoot, like you could use the best coolant, and then your efficiency goes way down for cooler items.
I don't remember.
So we could, in theory, I guess, separate out different items based on their heat tier or something and get better efficiency as well. But I think parallelizing just in general will be better.
So here's another thing. This works with different block entities that it's touching. So like we could move that block. So it's like literally right here where this torch is, and then put another one of these mirrored right here. So
yeah, I think that makes sense. So, and this is the Advanced World Accelerator. World Accelerator.
It's expensive.
The Elite one. Holy cow, that needs a lot.
And then you have to make one to research it and throw it away to make the next tier.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Oh, and I was looking at the one below where we are now. Not above, because they're ordered weird. I mean, some of these are using items I've never seen before. Okay.
I mean, we could make like the blue one, the elite one, but like that is a lot of stuff. That's like our high end.
Yeah. Okay. For now, we're good. It just was going so slow, and I was like, no, that can't be right.
UEV field generator. That looks like a Pokeball or something. Yikes.
It's all downhill from here.
I agree.
Although I don't know if anything's going to be as expensive as the Omnic Forge was.
What about second Omnic Forge?
Oh, God. Although, no, second Omnic Forge will be cheaper because we're using the more efficient recipe.
Oh, true.
That said, knock on wood, probably the multi-assembler thing is going to be stupid expensive.
Well, the good news is it looks like it's crafting the Fusion Reactor Mark III. The bad news is it might be stuck crafting the Fusion Reactor Mark III.
Crap. Is it just the computer block or what?
Yeah. I don't know if it's actually crafting or not. I don't know where it makes it.
In an assembly line. So we must have a stuck assembly line.
We still don't have a good way to figure out which one's stuck or not,
huh? Yeah, you can use the terminal. It's this one.
But the terminal doesn't show anything. Oh, wait, I have something searched. Never mind.
So what happened here?
I don't know.
I mean, the recipe looks right. Oh, it has americium plate. Can you pull the double americium plate out if you can find that real quick? Oh, no, that's part of it. Never mind. Don't pull that out.
Yeah, what's the power tier? Somebody in chat just mentioned this.
Oh, I don't know.
Fusion Reactor Mark III requires ZPM. We're definitely above that. Do we have the research done for the Mark III computer?
Oh, maybe not. I gotta look.
That would have been over on this one, I believe.
I have 1 and 2 here. I don't see 3.
Well, there's your problem.
Well, there's your problem. Okay, I research.
Yay, researching! You know, we have 2 of these researches, and I've only ever used the one. Why do we have 2?
I've used both, but I just figured we may as well.
I see.
I have used both at once, though.
Okay, well, I'll let you do that, and I'll get back to making these solar panel recipes. Yay, solar panels!
Get to it, chop chop.
He just told me to chop chop. What a guy. So we need block of end steel. And that's just a regular crafting recipe. Solar. And block of end steel. Where am I? Right here. Okay, so that's this one done. Then solar panel 5. Whoop, this one. Solar panel 5. We need sunarium dust and okay, so we need 3 things here. Whoops. We also need this and this, apparently. How do we make this? Okay. This is getting too complicated. This thing, this is just a regular crafting recipe. I need to put these away before, like, I forget where they go. Regular crafting recipe. Solar. Okay, back to this. Photovoltaic cell number 2. Normal crafting recipe. So battery alloy plate. I can't believe we don't have this already set. And then photovoltaic plate. Alloy smelter.
I did it.
Alloy smelter. You did it. What did you do?
Fusion reactor should be crafted.
Oh, okay. Great.
Obviously.
Obviously. Plate. Whoop. Plate. Battery alloy. And then this was a regular craft, I believe. So then I also need a anneal copper plate. And aluminum plate. And then we need sunnium dust. Sunarium dust. Two, 4, 1. And that is made in a an unnumbered mixer. Okay, and then these are in the plates. Oh boy. We're out of room. Bender number 1. Pattern buffer. Bender number 1. Where are you? Whoops. down here. Oof. That's number 10. You're gonna go here, I guess. Copy. Pasta. Glass cable. And pattern. Number 1. Yeah. Right, so we have that done, so we can get rid of this. So solar panel number 5. Yeah, we have that in here, so we can get rid of this. So now we need solar panel number 6. We'll go through and test this recipe because I'm sure there's probably something that I have missed. Enriched Cenarium plus photovoltaic. And this is just a normal... No, this is an assembler. Okay, so photovoltaic. This is a normal craft. We know how to craft all of that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and move these over here. One, two, three, 4. Okay. And then enriched Cenarium, which is curium and neptunium. And we do have both of those. Okay. All right. So this is mixer, unnumbered mixer. Yep. So that one's done, and now this one's done. Solar panel number 7. We got a lot of things to learn here. So I need photovoltaic. We need osmium plate and liquid signalum. Okay, we need to make this. We can't just do this from the dust, right? Of course not. Okay, let me go, before we do anything further, I want to make sure that we have a place for that fluid to get stored. And sell. Boop, boop, boop. Liquid signalum. And we were here-ish. Okay. So we know how to craft that. So we need osmium plates. And then photovoltaic cell. Oops, this one. Okay, and then we also need Cenarium plate. That's just a regular crafting recipe. That's kind of weird. Okay. Yep, we know how to make all that stuff. Then into the assembler. Great. So that's done. So solar panel 8. This is the last one that we needed for the recipes that we didn't have. So this is an assembly line recipe. It does require research for the 7. Actually, I'm confused here. Hold on. Yeah, solar panel 7. Okay. So let's make a 7 if we can. Nope, we're missing a couple of ingredients here. So we need Hastelloy C276. Okay, so we have this. So we can turn it into an ingot, and then I assume we turn the ingot into a dust, yeah? Yeah, so we just macerate the ingot into a dust. Okay. Solar 7. Wait, I just told it how to make that. Why does it not know? Wait, do we not have the ingot? What? Next. It says we can craft that. Okay. Available 1, missing 15. It's not even trying to make this. I don't understand. I don't get it. So let's look at photovoltaic composite. That is one of the things in the alloy blast melter, so you should remove the recipe in the large EBF and vacuum freezer. I run away now.
For some reason, maybe you can help me. I don't know what's going on here. So I'm looking for where the recipe is for inert netherite scrap. I can craft it in the system, but I cannot find the pattern for it.
Let's take a look. Inert netherite scrap, you said? Oh, I think you just froze me.
Never mind, I found the problem. The pattern buffers are buggy, and if you remove a recipe from them, apparently the recipe can just still appear to AE, even though it's not in there anywhere.
Oh, I see. Okay. I literally don't know what is going on here. This one. This one. I'm so confused, man.
All right, Mr. Hypno, what can I help you with?
Just a minute, dude. Sorry, like you keep interrupting me, like right when I'm like trying to figure out something. It's like, why does this still exist? You can get with the dust. We don't. What? So we're making that out of the ingot. Hazel X. So this is making Hazel X with molten Hazel X. This is making, okay, this needs to go back in here. Got it. Okay, got that resolved. And then photovoltaic composite. This. Ooh. I think we have silicon and we should have lapis, so I think we should be fine. It says we can do it. Okay, sorry about that. I was going through the solar panel recipes and like we're making molten hazeloy C number into the ingot, and we're also dealing with the hot ingots because you made that recipe. Since I don't know, it's whatever, but like the system was getting confused and I had to like figure this out.
I see.
But the good news is I made the solar panel 7, which means we can research that and turn it into the solar panel 8.
Great.
Yay, solar panels.
I have given up for the day.
What do you mean? Why?
I have to make polyethyl cyanacrylate sheets.
So just do it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't. Like,
you just do it.
Don't tell me what to do. Do what I want.
Okay, don't do it then.
Well, now I'm doing it.
Good.
Just out of spite.
Please spite me.
All right, solar panel 8. This is the last bad mammoth jamma that we needed here. And oh, gotta make one more photovoltaic. Dude, some of these plates for the solar panels are like normal crafting recipes. They aren't actually like using a bender, and it's confusing me.
Oh, I hate it.
Okay. Can I make a solar panel number 8? It says that I can. I try. What was the thing that you were trying to make that you said you gave up for the day over?
Polyethyl cyanacrylate sheets.
Oh, well, just make some polyethyl cyanacrylate ingots, and then that's easy.
No, okay.
I'm not seeing the recipe for this stuff. Like, how bad is it?
You need to make polyethyl cyanacrylate pulp, and that will run you down the tree. That needs ethyl cyanacrylate. That needs uncracked ethyl cyanacrylate. That needs ethyl cyanacetate, which needs cyanacetic acid dust, which needs chloroacetic acid dust and sodium cyanide dust. And those need hydrogen cyanide, and then there's a bunch of non-consumed items which have conflicting recipes, meaning they need to be set up passively. And there's at least 10 recipes, but I think there's more than that.
Well, I mean, all you got to do is just like provide the stocking input buffer, right?
No, because if you do that and another, there's conflicting recipes, so it'll consume those as part of other recipes, even though it shouldn't.
Let's play Greg Tech, he said. It'll be fun, he said.
Yeah. Well, and here I was thinking that I could get those circuits up today, but I don't even think I can get that stuff up today. So I decided I'm going to paint today. Painting stripes.
Oh, we are so close to being able to make the neutronium solar panel. BRB, gonna make this real quick. Oh, we can just make this? That's a normal crafting recipe? Oh, why is there not room in here? I'm gonna put it right there. Assembler number 0. Where can I move this thing to? Boom, moved. Okay. This guy. So we just need to make block of omnium. Omnium. So we're ready to get the omnium ingot. Easy. Yep. What are these patterns in my inventory? These are patterns that go bye-bye. Neutronium solar. How big is this craft? Oh, it doesn't actually say the bytes on here, unfortunately. Well, I'm glad that I made the recipe for this Blitz powder because we needed more. I'm guessing this uses Wither Realm data. I'm guessing maybe not. I'm not seeing those in here. Oh man, this is going to take a while. It requires plutonium. Ding. At least it's going through this LEU 235 like fairly quickly. Is that slime ball? No, that's solidified krypton. That cyanocetate is just super glue. Apparently that stuff that's like really hard to make is just super glue. So I'm just going to order some from the store and then we'll just use that.
Please. Although Do you know how much super glue you're gonna need to order?
I don't.
Maybe a few 55-gallon drums worth.
That's a lot of super glue.
I think so.
Ain't nobody need to super glue that much stuff.
Like you don't understand how many times I break things.
You know, I was watching some documentary on super glue the other day. Like, no joke. It was like on YouTube or something. It was like some documentary on it. I don't know. Apparently, like super glue was made because somebody was trying to make some kind of like lens for a telescope that was like clear plastic or whatever, and that was like a mistake.
It makes sense.
Yeah. And then they shelved it for years because it was like sticky and it wasn't doing what they wanted. And like it was not until like many years later that they had the idea, oh, we could just use this as a glue.
What do we do with that sticky stuff you guys accidentally made? I don't know.
I still need the research for the neutronium solar panel.
Yeah, I think a lot of things are invented that way too, right? Like trying to make one thing, you end up accidentally making something else that's super useful, but not what you want. So I also wonder is like, that's got to be like super frustrating as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, the cool thing is like your mistake turned into like some $1 billion idea. Actually, I don't know if super glue is $1 billion, but you know what I mean?
Probably more.
It might be. I don't know. Like people use it, but I don't know how much. Trev, you also saw that super glue video. It was pretty interesting. I don't even remember what video it was. Was it maybe it was a Veritasium video or something. Yeah, most of the chlorine we get is from salt. And then a lot of the excess chlorine that we have right now is just byproduct. Yeah, it comes from salt. Yeah, I've considered that RL keeping plutonium stocked. I just don't know how much is the thing. But I agree. It is slowing us down. I think what stopped me from doing that is I kind of feel like the real thing that we should be doing is just making the reactor better and making more of them. Alternatively, if you don't want to paint and you're looking for something to do, we could make them more reactors, or maybe make a room to put those reactors in. The nuclear craft one?
Okay.
Because that is something like we kind of need to do. The max size of the fission reactor. Let's see on the multi-block. I don't know. I'm sure there's a max size, but I'm not sure what it is. To the Googles! Nuclear craft fission reactor max size 24 by 24 by 24. Looks like it can be up to 24 cubed. Which works well since like all of our pads are like even numbers. I think Assassin just stopped talking. Is this brain broken over there, or is he just like talking to you guys and ignoring me? What a stinky jerk face. Smelly poo-poo head. Are you ignoring me?
I am not ignoring you. I am painting.
I see you're doing important things.
Look, I had a day at work, and then I log in and I'm like, I'm gonna do circuits, and nope, you have to make 9 different types of fluids that are all equally annoying.
You misplaced that block.
I'm gonna misplace you in a minute.
That's not very nice to say.
Yeah, well,
the room's looking better. Very stripy.
Very stripy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to work on... Oh, what is this? This is not my teleport one. That is a hammer.
Well, I was trying to offer you an alternative instead of doing this.
I had asked you before, but you were busy. So I was like, okay, I paint.
Yeah. So yeah, the reactor that... Ooh, blinky. Are we out of power, or is it just the recipe weird?
Blinky.
Canthal. I think whatever's making Canthal dust needs to make it in bigger batches.
Yeah, you should do like 500 at a time. It's just going to be in the requester probably.
Mixer number 1 multi-block. Oh.
Yeah, we don't have a requester for Canthal. I thought we did.
I mean, something crafted more. We have like 1,000 dust now.
I did.
Oh,
I just wanted to see how fast the craft was.
I see.
That's how I decide how to set the recipe. So I'm going to set it for 1024. Do 512 at a time.
Oh.
Because it's basically instant. Easy.
Except it's going to be a red light because I took the thing and I was going to upgrade the pattern, but it's all good now. It's back in there.
Easy. All right. Where are we? Where are we going?
Oh, I'm just flying around the base at the moment. I'm confused where I am. Now I'm orientated.
I did the same thing. I'm also lost. Now I'm found.
Okay, so yes, we need to make like a room for this thing to exist and make it better. So like we can leave this alone for now and just like make new ones.
Okay.
I assume we're gonna make this one large room from where you have stubbed out.
Yep.
And I assume we're also gonna put the reactors in said room. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that makes sense to me. Although you said it was 40 by 40?
24 by 24 by 24 is the maximum size, but that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be that size.
Okay, so, but I propose that we have a purple room and we use it because it is tall. Is that true? Wait, it's not tall, but we can make it tall.
But what if we want it short?
Why would we want it short?
I don't know. Why would we want anything short?
Exactly.
Which purple room? The big purple room or the small purple rooms on the sides?
I guess either one works. Probably the big one.
The big one.
So we're gonna make more than one of these.
Correct. So like we could put 4 of them in here on these long pads, or we could put 4 of them on the square pads. Or we could make every single pad in this room a reactor. The sky's the limit.
$24 is almost half of the room.
I think so the middle pad is 21 by 21, isn't it? Or something? 22 by 22?
Not sure. and the tape measure always crashes me, so I'm a little afraid to use it.
I'll use it and I'll crash you.
You'll crash me? Great, thanks.
That is 20 blocks. It's 20 by 20. I don't know, 20 by 10 seems like that'd be okay. We just make like 2 or 3 of those or something. Like, we don't have to have one reactor to rule them all. We can't just make multiple.
Well, so what if we made 4?
I'm fine with that.
Room, and we moved the doorways to in between them.
I mean, we can do that. It's your base design, so I'm happy. If you're happy, I'm happy. It's just going to be kind of weird that this one room will be weird compared to every other room.
Unless you have something specific that needs to go in it.
No, not really.
And unless you really want the nuclear craft in the basement. I think this is the answer, except there is one problem. The path will be 6 blocks wide.
There's also other solutions.
Other solutions.
We can make them smaller and actually put them on the pads instead of like rearranging the room for like large reactor sizes.
I guess what's the benefit of... Isn't there a benefit to making them bigger or no?
Not that I'm aware of. Well, I guess the bigger they are, the more cells you can put in it, which means the faster it process. But if we're doing it in parallel, like we don't need like stupid big, especially with the world accelerators. Right?
I don't have a strong opinion, I guess. I don't know enough about them.
It just seems like changing the room up just seems a little drastic. I don't know.
Okay. How big is the one we have right now? 7 blocks wide?
Good question. I'm not actually sure. I'll go look. It is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 by 7 by 7.
Okay, so no matter what, we're going to be that size or bigger in here. So I think that's fine. So, yeah, I guess it just depends how big we want to make them. Do they have to be square as well?
It said 24 by 24 by 24. I assume you can make it any dimension within that confines.
So like maybe we make one at each size of each pad or something.
Yeah, I was just thinking like we could put them on like these rectangle pads or the corner square pads. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think we need 8 of them or 9 of them, but I mean, one of these is going to be like way bigger than what we currently have, which should be faster theoretically. And if we do it 4 times that, that's going to be really fast.
Okay.
Is all I'm kind of thinking here.
I just know, I mean, the Omnic Forge, the thing that took the longest was that thing. So
right. But that's like the default size they told you in the quest book, and we haven't touched it since.
Okay. Well, the other thing though too is we're only just now starting to use that, like for those sort of super large crafts.
Like well, another option is we haven't set up passive, like pre-crafting up stuff.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That'll help a lot.
That'll help a whole lot.
All right, I'm sold. So do we want to do like, maybe we do 2 like rectangle shaped ones here in the middle pad? And that way they can share the world accelerator and be a little efficient with that.
We could do that, or we could make the middle pad one giant one.
Okay. I don't know what would be better.
I don't know which one's better either. Does chat know what's better, to have 2 smaller ones or 1 giant one? If we're going to fill up the middle pad with a reactor. Will this reactor make more power than the small ones? I mean, yes, but I don't think that matters. We are going to be getting power other ways, like way more.
Yeah, the power that this thing produces is kind of a joke.
I think we just make it big. Just one singular one. I don't think having two of them would be faster than one bigger one, personally. But
okay,
that's just my thought.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Nobody in chat seems to be back seating, so yeah. I will make like 4,000 reactor casing, which is might be more than what we need, but we're gonna need a lot of this stuff. If you do two smaller ones, you have more walls, so it'll be slower than one big one, you think. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Because like the bigger it is, the more of the cores or whatever it's called, the fission the solid fuel cells we will have.
I see.
Now here's the question. Do we go all the way to the edge? Or do we go in one?
I feel like going in one makes more sense. It must be a cuboid, according to the quest book.
Yes. Does that mean square? I think it just means rectangle, right? It doesn't have to be exact sides.
Cuboid to me sounds like it needs to be equal distance on every dimension.
You know, I have done nuclear craft in the past, and I've made it so it's only one layer thick on the inside, so I'm not...
Okay.
I mean, maybe like the length and width, but maybe not the height. I don't know why I busted out this wand. I should just use the building gadget. And then all the way to the ceiling?
I think so. Although, keep in mind, we're going to raise the ceiling in here. Although I don't know to what level. Or I guess we're going to do it to the same level that you did for the rotary hearth room.
Yeah, which should be the same height as like anywhere else in the base.
No.
What do you mean no?
What are you talking about? You raised the roof in here and it's way taller.
Well, it's the height of like where the second story would be.
Oh, the second story roof. You said anywhere else in the base, and I'm like, no.
Well, I didn't make... Well, yeah, sorry. I said that incorrectly. Yeah.
I understand. So then the question is, okay, do we raise the roof in here and then build it to the new height of the roof?
We could.
I think we should.
Yeah. Do you want to do that, or do you want to build the cube?
I'll work on the roof. Everything is so white, I can't see.
Oh my goodness, it is so white.
Do you know how the destruction gadget works?
I've used it before, but it's one of those things I don't use too often, so I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess it's drill time.
I think you just like set it up like you do anything else. You set the left and right coordinates or the X and Z.
I tried, but it didn't seem to work that way.
And then you click the button to delete.
Yeah, when I crouch right click, it just opens a menu. It doesn't set a corner.
I don't remember then.
So I don't know. By the time I figured out, I could have just mined it all out. So that's what I'm gonna do.
That's kind of where I'm at on that too. So this is 19 by or 18 by 18 by 18.
Amazing.
This is a lot of blocks. Did I make it 19 tall? Let me double check. It's 18. 18 by 18. I guess I should do this corner to this corner. Then we can see both numbers at the same time. 18 by 18. Happy? I'm happy. Okay. So we got to go back into this fusion. Create a hole so you can get inside the cube. Place reactor cells in an alternating pattern with the reactor cells at the corner. And spaces between each one. The reactor cells in an alternating pattern. I don't know how many of these we need. 2,000? Seems like a lot. It probably would have been smart to like figure out the internal volume and like half that and figure out which of what we need. But then again, I never said that I was smart, so. Wait a second, reactor. So if we do this. Copy paste gadget. Okay, so on this side it should just be these guys. I'm pretty sure that's all we have to do. Hey Lolo, let me go back in here and make sure I didn't screw this up. I'd rather like know now than have to like go back in and redo the entire thing. I am pretty certain that's what we're doing here. Whoops. So copy from there to there. And then I need... This is going to be kind of annoying. I kind of need to do like 2 layers at once and like copy 2 layers at a time. So if we go into copy... Oh, I think I did it. Sweet.
All right, roof is done. Whoa.
Very cool. I am filling this in.
Very nice.
Need to go up a little bit. I'm not sure if I have enough blocks for everything. Seems like we do so far.
You just ran out of cryothium heat sink blocks.
No! Why? Man, I had a good guess. I made like 2,000 of each of these different things. I didn't know how much I needed.
Pretty close.
So let's make 200 more of those and then 200 more of the other solid fuel.
Yeah, it's probably something you could calculate.
Yeah, like the internal volume divided by 2, I guess, but...
Yeah, 16 cubed divided by 2. I'll do it. I do the math.
It's going to be somewhere around like 2,100. Tell you that much.
2048.
Okay, so this thing is done, but I didn't actually make the fission reactor controller. So the question is, which way is the front? I'm guessing this side.
Sure.
And then this thing is not an odd number, so any idea where you want the controller block?
Throw it in the corner or something, yeah, so it's not as obviously odd.
Structure size 18 by 18 by 18. Fuel cells 2048. Heat gen minus 327,680. Okay, well, it seems like everything should be correct. So then we need the fission reactor port.
speak.
I guess this can go here and we'll put in AE from the bottom.
Do they have to be on the corner or can they be in the middle?
They could be in the middle.
Yeah, I would do it from the middle and then do everything from the bottom where they're not visible.
I have no idea why, but when you do that, that like messes with my computer's volume, and it like quiets. It quiets my music player for some reason. I don't know what the heck that's about.
That's really strange.
It is.
I won't do that anymore. I'll just do this last one.
Yeah, it just completely quiet. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's my sound card doing something.
Yeah, maybe. Have you reduced? Well, it's the block break volume probably that's doing it.
Yeah, that's lowered. I already lowered that long time ago. Okay, so one of these is going to be the insert. One of them's going to be export with like a filtered export bus, basically.
A filter
or import bus.
Okay. Import bus?
Yeah, these things don't automatically push the item, and we need it filtered. Otherwise, you're going to be pulling out the item that's in the.
I got it. I got it. And then what about power? It has a power output as well?
It does, but we don't have to utilize it.
Okay. We're in an AE desert.
You just run it straight down there and you'll hit it. It's only like 2 stacks. It's fine. Fine, I'll do it then.
I'm doing it.
Nope, I'm doing it.
What do you mean I'm doing it?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Okay, you do it then.
I only got 9 more. I'm just placing what I had on me. All right, I'm going to rename this thing. What is this thing even called? Vision Reactor.
It is plugged in.
Okay. So we need to bring over the world accelerator and the patterns, and need a memory card copy. Whoa.
I got a little excited.
Did you?
I broke this hole in the ceiling. It's fine.
Oh my goodness! Look at you. Yeah,
look, sometimes I lose control.
You got to be really careful with those drills, man.
Dude, I know. I'm surprised I haven't done that with something like major yet. It's bound to happen because I always tell myself I won't forget. I'll just turn it off, and I literally never forget or turn it off.
Yeah, that's like the first thing I do as soon as I'm done drilling is I set it back to a 3x3.
I've considered just making a second drill that's set for the higher tier, so it like triggers my memory to do it properly.
All right, and then we need this guy. Oh. Okay. I think we're set. Oh, that's right. We need to put a redstone signal on one of these things. This isn't working.
Ruh-roh. You gave it a lever and it's turned on and the mode is set to control reactor or whatever. Input on-off reactor, current signal strength 15.
It worked.
Easy. All right, I tear this one down.
Holy, this is fast.
Oh, good.
Acceleration. Let's try that again.
With it being that fast, I kind of feel like I do want to take the power out of it.
I mean, we can.
I think we should.
I'm fine with it if you want to, like... I mean, I guess we just put a plug on it, right?
Yep. Although we might need conduit for what... I don't know why we had the conduit on the other one, but I'm assuming it's because a single port can't output all the power.
It might have just been because that's just the way it was hooked up. I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Is there any possibility for this thing to blow up? No. If anything happens, like the internal stuff just turns to lava. But I don't know. It's just the way it's set up.
Oh, I had a point already for that here.
What does this go to?
Macwater generators is what I would put it on.
Okay. Well, oh. And then let's try this again. Plutonium. I'm gonna make another 1,000. Do it. Is it keeping up?
Holy moly! 33 million FE. Yeah, I think that's good. Thank you. My wife just brought me tea.
Oh, I thought she brought you the cat.
Meow. Yeah, the cat came along. Ow.
Okay, this is significantly faster. Like, the other thing is crazy dumb. This is good.
I like.
I don't think we have to worry about pre-crafting now.
No, I don't think so. That's great.
Okay, so next thing, I go tear down old.
Too late.
Did you already do it?
I already did it.
Nice.
It's gone. It went
Hey, you didn't
bye-bye.
even consult me? I put all my blood, sweat, and tears in that, and you just ripped it down without even saying anything?
As soon as I saw the new one work, I was like, goodbye.
That's enough for me. So now the purple room is our nuclear room. Kind of, sort of.
Nuclear.
Oh no, you know what this means?
No.
We're now using this room.
And it's not painted.
It's not painted and we don't have terminals.
Well, it's such a like set and forget thing that I'm not actually too worried.
What are all these random blocks on the doorways?
I must have screwed something up. I mean, I don't know what those are.
Jassassin screwing something up? Say it isn't so. Ow. I knew you were going to bust out your sword at some point today.
Yeah. Hey, look at the grass growing over here now.
Yay, we get to watch grass grow. This is our stream. Oh, we could make grass grow really fast, actually.
I was just going to say that. Let's do it. How big is the range for the passive mode? Is it still 3x3?
I don't know. I assume it's bigger.
It's got to be bigger, right?
Plop it and power it.
Whoa.
Yay, grass growing. I mean, it feels like it's 9x9.
Yeah, I think it is. Boo, lame.
Nice mod, Greg. Okay, well, that was fun.
Test is I want the real test is I want to request some more Caymanite. I'm going to request 5,000, which took like over half an hour before, I think.
Well, we have a bunch of liquid or plutonium nuggets already done, so this won't be a full test, but yeah, it should be pretty good.
The depleted uranium is still really slow.
Well, it's the crafting of the LEU that's slow, looks like.
No, it's only putting one fuel uranium in here. Oh, there it goes. I love that this is producing power as well.
Maybe turning blocking mode off would be okay. I have it turned on.
I think you should turn it off. I don't think it can break, right? Because it's only a single input slot.
Oh my god, this thing is so stupid.
I love it. And now we're producing... I don't know, because it's not producing power. Oh. I think we're producing so much power that it can't output it.
It overflows.
I think it's broken.
Wait, it's broken?
Yeah, it's not outputting power.
Set the priority higher on this thing, maybe?
Mm-mm.
We broke it. I mean, we did tick accelerate it, so... Is a tick accelerator even necessary at this point?
I wonder.
Yeah, this isn't even the slow part anymore.
No, next up is these packagers or whatever. Those need to be updated.
Can we tick accelerate those?
That's a good question, because they can be accelerated by adding the multiplier thing on them. I did figure out how that works. But yeah, we might be able to tick accelerate them as well, because I imagine they take a certain amount of time per craft or something, like 10 ticks.
Yeah, you can watch it craft, the recipe go in and do something, and then it goes away, but it's fairly quick.
Yeah, but
it might even be as fast as 5 ticks, but...
Yeah.
So this makes me wonder, what else can we accelerate? Can we accelerate our other machines, like the multiverse things? Can we accelerate a blast furnace?
The multiverse maybe. Although we had determined the multiverse originally, we hadn't upgraded it yet, so. But yeah, I'm sure you could accelerate the multiverse one.
We haven't set up the packager extenders, no.
No.
So the packager extenders, that makes it faster, or does that just mean it does more?
It does more per process.
So we could just literally tick accelerate and make it go faster without that.
I think so.
Oh, only non-Greg Tech machines.
Ah.
Anyway, so plutonium. I'm gonna craft up a few more of these. I want to see like the speed without. Oh, where did the recipe go?
It's still pretty fast without tick acceleration, and it is now producing power like it's supposed to. So the tick acceleration was definitely breaking the power gen on it.
Oh yeah, this thing is very fast without tick acceleration.
And it fixed the power issue. But yeah, it's kind of weird that it doesn't output power when it's tick accelerated. Is there a way to slow down the tick acceleration?
Make it like, use a slower tick accelerator.
I see.
I mean, here, you can play with this thing if you want. Just gotta use a screwdriver, turn into block entity mode. It's the only option as far as I know.
It doesn't have like a wrench mode or anything either.
No, it's kind of a boring block, honestly.
It is. Well, and I saw in the quest book, and I was like, "Oh, it only does non-Greg Tech machines." I don't even care. I didn't even look at it.
I mean, this worked great for the smaller reactor, but this one, not really sure it matters.
Yeah.
Why is this thing still like making a buzzing sound?
I don't know. Sounds like a compressor. Oh, it was running for a second there.
I'm gonna try again. Another 1,000. I mean, this could be faster, but I don't think this is slow by any means.
No.
Okay. The sound this thing makes needs to stop. Okay, well...
RL Tinker, you don't... Sorry, RL Tinker doesn't think it was breaking the power gen, but it definitely was. It wasn't visual because the... what is this? The flux plug was showing 0.
Here, tell you what. I will hook it back up one more time. Point.
Yeah.
Screwdriver. And then you can look at it while I craft and see if you see what you see. Okay. And then you'll see. Okay.
Zero stored.
Plutonium. Ready?
Yep. Do it.
1,000 more.
And no power is being transmitted. Oh, maybe. Maybe it's so fast that it like... No. Nope. The power's just stuck in the machine. It's like it doesn't have enough time to exit or something. I'm not sure. And it is quite a bit of power, so it does feel like wasteful to not take it.
Yeah, everything else is slower than this thing can process, so I don't think it's a thing that matters.
Yep.
It being accelerated anymore.
Yep. All right. Well, awesome. That is very exciting.
I wish this thing looked better than like a Borg cube. You know what I mean?
I know. Jeez. Should have put it in the basement after all.
I mean, I guess there is fission reactor glass. Fission reactor solid fuel. No, let's make the... I kind of want to make the sides glax. Glax. At least it'll look like semi-cool, maybe. I'll try like one side. Alloy smelter. What's 16 times 16?
256.
Is that what we need for one wall? 256. Next. Start. You think I would know that number, honestly?
It actually might not be 256, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Did you just guess?
Well, 8 times 8 is 64, and 4 times that is the same as 16 by 16. So yeah, I think it's right. I did guess. You're right. I did.
Wow. Unbelievable. Actually, no. You know what? With you, I do believe it.
I knew it.
I don't know what that means, but... Whoa,
that was cool.
Is this thing still formed? Yeah, it looks like it.
Seems to be.
I wish I could do 16 by 16 on this, but 15 was the max size, so... I don't know if this looks better, honestly. If it was like...
I'm not sure. It almost feels like you need to just turn it into a creeper face and call it a day.
Yeah, I don't think I like this. I thought I'd give it a try, though. Okay, well, that was fun. Fun experiment. Maybe it's glowing if it's turned on. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta try it now. Gotta know. Let's do like one little patch there. All right, plutonium, 1,000 more. Next, start. Nope. Although you can see green particles that it's doing something. But I don't think that looks good.
It is interesting. Ish. Okay, this gets my vote for least cool multi-block.
Yeah.
And the freezer is still the most cool multi-block. Although the rotary hearth is pretty cool too.
The atomic reconstructor thing, that multi-block
cool.
looks cool.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I mean, the Omnic Forge changes colors. That's going to have some points.
No, 0 points.
Negative.
Like yeah.
Where do we even put that? Was it over here?
It's next to the forge. Yeah. Maybe he's number 4 or 5 on my list.
But it's a sphere, so it's sphere and it changes color, so it's got to have like some points.
It's got negative points for changing colors. It's also got negative points for being a sphere.
Dang. Yeah, this thing definitely looks pretty cool, though. I agree.
Yeah.
So, did we never made the fission reactor? Like, we never hooked that up. Let's do that real quick.
We just did that.
No. I'm sorry, not the fission reactor. The for the duranium or whatever.
Oh, fusion reactor.
Fusion reactor. So this thing crafted. I have the thing in my inventory. Whoa, I did it.
Wow.
I did it.
Congratulations. You did it.
You're welcome. Wait, what?
Thanks.
I think.
What?
I don't know. Okay, so I have fusion machine casings and things and stuffs. So what do we do?
I feel like it's going to be easiest to just go around with a block swapper and swap them to the tier 3.
Blocko swappo.
Whatever that thing's called. You know what I mean.
Oh, I can't do that. I need to use a wrench. Can you block swap if it needs a wrench?
Yeah.
You say yeah like you know for sure, but do you?
Yeah.
I think you're just making things up.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems to work. Okay, I'll put these in the thing. Do you want to help swap?
Yes, I help.
Okay, so those are in the thing. In the system. Swippity swappity. Okay.
I think that's all of them.
What about the hidden ones that are like in the corners? What are those? Oh, that's the fusion coil blocks.
Yeah, and those don't need to be swapped.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
Nope. They should be the same every tier.
And then the computer. Is there anything special about the computer that I need to set?
It has a redstone control on it, that's all. And then the energy hatches. Do we know what tier energy hatch this guy needs?
I have UV energy hatches in my inventory. Here, I will pass these to you. Whoops. Do the input and output hatch need to be upgraded as well?
I don't think so.
Okay, I put those away then.
They might need to be, but I don't think so.
They shouldn't, but maybe.
I think I had swapped them as a troubleshooting step at one point, but I don't think it was necessary. If you want to come around and rotate these energy hatches.
So they're pointed inwards?
Yeah, I point them towards the fusion coil block, although it doesn't really matter. Just to hide the input.
No formo.
Ruh-roh. Okay, it must be the input hatches then.
I'll let you swap those.
Okay. So it's UV.
I believe that was what came with the pattern, but you set the pattern up, so... The other ones are over here too. Radon and gallium. Yeah, the wrong inside coils. As far as I know, the coils are all the same. Fusion coil block.
I'm missing a motor, I think?
Yeah, it's all...
fluid regulator.
Did it go into your backpack?
Nope, it's here.
But anyway, yeah, the fusion coil block is the same for the 2 as it is the 3. Oh wait, this is a 1, wasn't it? This was a Mark 1, right?
Yes.
So I think the inside coil actually does need to be replaced.
Oh, really?
But if I look at the fusion coil block, it says it only works.
Coil block.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a fusion coil block.
Ah, okay. I will open this up if you want to swap in that.
If we upgrade from a 2 to a 3, you don't need to change it, but from a 1 to a 2 or a 3, you do.
I got it. Easy. Okay, so then I just need the fluid amount. So if you could tell me what I need for radon and the other one, I'll set these.
Yeah, sure. Liquid uranium. It is 16 gallium and 125 radon. 16 and 125.
I don't know how to set the number.
I think it was Alt and scroll wheel.
Oh, it's just scroll wheel.
Well, I think just scroll wheel is like bucket at a time, isn't it?
Oh, it is. I'll just use the bookmark method. Never mind.
Yeah, that's probably better, honestly. Oh, we got 37 buckets in this one.
Yeah, it'll go away. It's fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay, we should be good to go.
Can we not use the ME hatches on this? Or the stocking input buses?
No.
Or input hatches, I guess.
I don't believe... Well, we can try it, but I don't think so. Actually, I'll just throw one over here because I know it can take an input bus here.
Because if it can do that, I feel like it should be able to.
I don't think it... Oh!
Mind blown.
Wow.
And if that's the case, can we just like put 1 on there instead of 2?
Maybe. I'll need an extra fusion machine casing, probably. Mark 3.
I will make a couple of those. I'm sure we'll make plenty of fusion reactors in the future, so having 1 extra is not going to hurt anything.
Nope.
Then you want that right here? Boom.
Yep. I'm also going to try the output hatch and see if that works. So I'm assuming that's also going to work, which will be really nice. That did not work.
Well, it might need a second one.
Okay, well, let's try just putting the regular output hatch back first, and then we'll see if that forms. No, so it must need a second input.
Yep, okay. Easy.
Okay, and then let's do the ME out hatch.
Easy.
Nice. I wonder if we can still, though, put both fluids in the same hatch.
Mm.
I try.
Yes, you can.
Sweet.
Now, the next question I have is, can we increase the power? Or you said, like, this is just as fast as it's going to go ever?
It cannot go any faster. The only thing that you can speed up is the rate that it charges its initial battery buffer.
We need this connected.
Unless you tick accelerate it. Actually, we can try that.
You cannot. That works. You cannot. It's a Greg Tech machine.
Oh, right.
Okay. So we have 0 duranium in the system.
That's probably because it's going to make another fusion reactor recipe.
I don't even see liquid durant at all. Oh, I guess. We must have used it. Must have got slurped to do something. I don't know.
It's currently being used to make tritanium, which is in a fusion reactor Mark II, which is probably down here somewhere.
So I kind of feel like maybe we need more than one of these. I think we need to parallelize. Because if we needed something like 1,400 buckets of this stuff, or whatever it was, I don't remember.
I may also be wrong about the energy hatch situation.
I feel like these should be able to be upgraded.
Yeah, I just requested 16 of the UHV energy hatches, so once those get made, I'll swap those in and just see.
Okay.
Maybe what I tried before was I only upgraded one energy hatch, but maybe all 16 need to be the same tier.
Oh.
Because I was looking in JEI, and JEI for tritanium definitely shows that higher energy tiers increase the production rate.
But does that mean that JEI knows what it's talking about? Maybe it's just that same thing it uses for everything.
It's possible. I remember I tried it with like the very first reactor that we made, and it didn't do anything. I'm not even sure if the structure formed, but
did you even know what you were doing back then? Honestly,
I had no idea. I still don't know, to be fair.
How long is it going to take for these hatches?
They're slow. I have 12.
Yo, I feel like these vibrant crystals are not being formed.
That's possible.
On the Caymanite thing? Oh, that's in an autoclave. That's not this. That is back here. Yeah, I think that's broken. An autoclave recipe using fluids in a buffer breaking? See, it isn't so.
Oh, I had seen that earlier with something else, and I was like, and then I didn't do anything about it.
Okay, well, I cleared it. I made 16 more, and this recipe is continuing now.
Okay, with UHV energy hatches in this thing, it does not form the structure.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back. We might be able to do the 16 amp energy hatch, but I don't think so. I don't think that's going to make a difference. I think it's just the power tier itself.
Oh, it says that you can do 16 amp energy hatch.
Yeah, but like I said, I think that's only to speed up the charge rate, not the run rate. We could try it. I just need some... What are these? What tier are these? UV 16 amp?
Yeah.
So if you want to get me 16 of those.
UV 16. Oh, that's energy converter. So I need 13 more of these. Okay, 16 amp UVs right here for you.
Thank you.
I think this was going at 0.8 seconds per recipe before. So we'll see if there's any comparison. Nope. But it does say UXV. So that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, but I think that's where it was before.
Maybe.
Wait, UXV?
UXV.
Oh.
But it's not going any faster than what I was doing before.
Right.
Yeah, it says maximum recipe tier is UV.
Yeah, and that's just because we only have UV energy hatches. Well, worth a shot.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think I've reached that point for the day.
Maximum Greg.
Yeah, there's only so much Greg we can Greg, and we've Gregged that Greg.
That's true.
I think.
Hopefully, when we're on next, the Tritanium and Geranium have both caught up. I'm sure they will. We should plan on just upgrading all these probably to tier 3, just so they're faster. And we should also increase their max capacity. I had kept them low because the input was so expensive for us, but now that we've kind of gone past that issue, we can probably set them all to like 7,000 to 8,000 or something like that.
I'm still of the opinion that we probably should parallelize them. But
well, because the other thing we could also just make them on demand, and then just have a huge number of these things that are able to run in parallel.
Oh God, can you imagine the power drain?
They don't draw much power.
You said a few of them. I'm thinking like 20. Oh, okay. You're talking. So you're talking about
pulling 65,000 EU a tick.
So you're talking about making like 20 of these things and then on demand everything spread across those 20.
And then just put requesters for the things that you need higher volumes of. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Huh.
Have 6 in each of these 4 rooms and do, 24 or whatever.
Yeah.
Do them all in parallel. Do all tier 3 and... Because half the time these things are sitting not running, so...
Except when we need something. But then again, like you have
But then it's only doing 1,
Can we just increase the quantities on these things?
Well, that's what I was saying before. We should probably increase them to 7,000 to 8,000. But the problem is, because these are, one feeds into another, you're going to drain your first input to 0 for a long time if you increase them directly to 8,000.
I see.
So I've actually gone around, every couple of weeks I've increased them by 500 to 1,000 buckets. Rather than throwing them all the way to... Although, what's going on here? Why are you not running? Oh, it is running. I feel like I'm going to move these signs so I can see when they're running or something. Anyway, okay. Well, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, it was
we
fun.
got stuff done. I don't know if it was the stuff we thought we did, but we did get the Omnic Forge.
True.
Did we use it today?
No, but we built it.
No, we did build it.
Yep.
You know what I'm going to do?
What's that?
Okay, I'm going to build an interface, and I'm going to request 96 Omnic, whatever they're called.
Omnic, whatever, what have yous?
Yeah, Omnic who's and what's it's.
Ah.
Yeah. I don't know why our controller is there and not here, but it is. Omnic matrix or Omnic coil? Omnic coil block. Can we even craft one of those? Hang on.
I don't think we can because we need duranium.
Okay, but when duranium catches up, we'll be able to craft them. So then I'm going to set this with a crafting card. And I'm going to get 96 of these guys. Whoops. And that way, when we come back, we will be able to maybe upgrade the Omnic Forge to the Rotary Hearth to Omnic Matrix coil blocks.
Should we just throw it out there that maybe we should do like 3 stacks instead of 1.5? Because
let's see if we can even get 1.5 stacks. They're not. I don't know. Well, okay. So the question is, do you think we're going to need to upgrade blast furnaces and the Rotary Hearth?
Well, I think we had to upgrade
everything.
We need the coils for the reactor for the power, and we need the coils for the Rotary Hearth. We need 2 sets of coils.
Okay, so how many do you need for the reactors? And do we need? Well, I guess we're going to build 1 to start, but
let me just double check here.
And we'll just add those in.
Large Naquita reactor. Calculating. Please wait. Why did I do this? I'm not just.
Does it take? Is it that big of a craft?
I'm not sure what it's doing. Naquita reactor. We need 72 more Omnic Matrix coil block. 64 plus 8.
Easy.
Okay.
And we'll see. Hopefully we come back and this has made some progress. We'll see. I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. Because I feel like crafting those manually is just going to be not possible for a while.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thanks for hanging out. I will see you. When will I see you? Friday? Probably, maybe?
Yeah, maybe Friday. That sounds good.
All right, man. Well, we'll plan for that.
Okay. We'll see you then.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, chat. That is it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Probably be here on Friday. See you then. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. See you in the next one. Bye, everyone.